Hi, everybody. Well, we are getting closer to what I think will be the most active part of our week in terms of weather coming to you kind of mid-afternoon on this Wednesday. And I think I touched on this yesterday or when we last spoke that the most active period of weather is still setting up to be around 10 o'clock this evening, give or take, through the night, Thursday morning, and then at some point Thursday afternoon, maybe after 2 o'clock, as the sun angle starts getting lower, things will calm down. And by the most active, I mean, when you look at the radar, you should expect to see more numerous showers. I mean, today we've had more sun than rain, really. But I think tonight, tomorrow morning, and early afternoon, it's at least even with the number of showers. Many of these showers will produce heavy downpours. I absolutely think, pardon me, I absolutely think we'll be getting reports of quite a few reports of hail. And I think we'll have at least some reports of people hearing thunder, maybe seeing some lightning. Sometimes you get thunder and the strikes are cloud to cloud, so you don't really see them. But obviously there's a chance of some cloud to ground lightning as well. So on the left, these are all fresh images that I just grabbed around 3:15 this afternoon. So here is where that upper level low is. And see, so here we are. Now, and I'm going to show the imagery looping in just a moment. But for right now, just notice these clouds in here. This is all convective cumulus clouds, cumulus towers building. And see the X's? That's active lightning detection. So all of this is what's going to be moving in later this evening, bringing the heavier rain, the lightning threat, and absolutely some hail. And then over on the right at 3:15, if you look carefully at the image, I think you can tell it's kind of chunky rain slash snow. The temperature at Timberline right now, 6,000 feet, has just lowered to 32 degrees. So they are getting a snow mix. And my overall headline, thunderstorms, hail, potentially tonight, tomorrow into Thursday morning for the valley and the coast, especially the valley. Cascade snow at pass level, meaning 4,000 feet, including Mount Hood. And we'll get more into all of that coming up. So we're getting close to the main attraction, if you will. All right, a reminder, the Momentous Wealth podcast. I've listened to a handful of these. They're great. There are a topic of investments. You can select from the library what you want to listen to educate yourself. Apple Podcasts and listen on Spotify. This is a local firm bringing you these, the Momentous Wealth podcast. So I hope you'll check those out on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Momentous Wealth Management, if you need a new team or looking for a team to help you with your retirement investments, licensed in both Oregon and Washington. I use them. Terrific, absolutely terrific people. Not that I'm going to retire with a yacht or anything, but really nice people. All right, let's start off looking at the satellite imagery, shall we? This is great because we've got multi levels of things to look at. So go back in time with me to this morning around 6 and 7 a.m. For Portland and Southwest Washington, we had steady rain. That rain didn't drop south into Salem. Salem kind of missed out, but that level of thicker cloud cover that we all had, that's a span of clouds right here. Thick layer of cloudiness that's now out of eastern Oregon and moving into Idaho. As you watch my hand as I move back to the west, now you've got breaks in the cloud cover where you can see the map. This is all cumulus development, scattered showers of sun breaks, which is what I'm getting here in Vancouver out my window right now. And then if you go out to sea, you can see the blue. That's a mix of sun breaks. But then right in here, you get that more numerous cumulus development with lightning detected. And again, this is the ball of moisture with the cold upper level low that sends a reinforcing shot of colder air arriving tonight into tomorrow morning that should ignite the atmosphere and really build up some cumulus towers. And we'll see what we end up with. Okay. Here it is right now on the radar. So up here, where you see the brighter colors, already starting to see these heavier downpours become more numerous moving into Western Washington. This is what's going to track southward eventually and push into our area. You see here in the large Northwest radar as well. And then if you go down here, this is the active loop. So it's the lightning right in here that we're looking at, okay? There's some lightning down in Northern California. There's some inland lightning up around the Canadian border, but right here is what I'm watching, where you see the lightning detection by the X's. And as far as this cold upper level trough, I'm looking at my notes. Looks like, so if you draw a line in the middle of the trough, what we call the trough axis, that's kind of the swing door in the upper atmosphere that you need to clear your area to kind of swing through with the trough to say, hey, most of the weather activity is coming to an end and now we're going to be drying out. So this axis comes through us tomorrow afternoon, fairly early, around as early as 1 o'clock, but we'll be in the heat of the day. So there'll be some lagging convection and shower activities, but eventually this quickly moves on and we'll see showers quickly wind down tomorrow as the sun angle lowers. And I think in the evening, we'll just be completely dry. Now, back in here, I'll show you an animation coming up. Back in here, this fetch of moisture is coming in with a push of warmer air. The system with rain will mainly track up along the Canadian border or maybe into Seattle. It gives us a rain chance, which I'm going to talk about Friday, mainly Friday in our area and Friday night. And I'll talk more about that coming up, but that's what that weather system looks like right now. Okay, Timberline, 32 degrees, right? All right, I want to show you Government Camp's forecast. I'm saying snow level 3,500 to 4,000 feet later tonight and tomorrow. But look at Government Camp. Temperature is right around 39 to 40 tomorrow. So if that's true, they will get some snow showers in the air, but nothing would stick. We know that we could have sticking snow at Timberline because it's 32 degrees up there right now, right? So yeah, that certainly makes sense. All right, this is courtesy of KGW-TV, their Futurecast model. I'm going to play this animation, and you're going to see the bright colors. Here we are at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Here's the bright color, the hail, the storm threat, and here it is moving inland. This is 9 o'clock. I think 9:10 is the bullseye time. And then overnight tonight, this is 3 o'clock in the morning, really active. And you can see the snow in the bluish purple tones. Look at this. Tomorrow morning, 7:07, there's snow up and down the Cascades. Here are the bright colors for some hail or thunderstorms. Here we are at 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. Look, everything is quickly coming to an end. We open up a lot of sun. Here's this Nick system bringing us a lot of clouds. This is Friday night in green, a rain chance, but mainly to our north. And again, I'm going to talk more about that and show you more of that coming up. So that was a great movie, I think, that just kind of illustrates, again, that was KGW's Futurecast, courtesy to them, illustrates what I'm talking about. Here's a National Blender model total precip number starting tonight at 5 o'clock. So again, here we are at, this is 10 o'clock tonight. So this is accumulating rain. So by 10 o'clock tonight, here's the bubble of the increasing moisture coming in with increasing showers over the Cascades in Washington, and now starting to move into Northwest Oregon. See it here? All this, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Here's the timeline. This is played into tomorrow morning. It's played into tomorrow afternoon. Now it's pretty much all over. This is 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The rain amounts are definitely being lowered from what they were showing 48 hours ago. So this shows from now moving forward, what we get tonight and tomorrow, to be a quarter to about 3/10 of an inch of rain along the coast on average. Okay. Shows about 2/10 up in Kelso, Longview. Only shows 14/100 in Portland, about 2/10 out in Troutdale. Shows an inch of total precip. Much of that will be liquid rain, if you will, up in the Cascades. Only shows over 1/10 of an inch to 15/100 down Lane County. And you can see the gap in the valley right here. So what you're looking at is the air comes in, hits the coast range, it's forced to lift, right? So that pops even heavier rain rates. That's why you get the blue, the heavier amounts up over the coast range, and you see it again over the Cascades. And again, these blue areas are about 1/2 of an inch of rain or more. And then you've got some decent amounts getting out into the blues where you get lift again and higher rain rates. There's 38/100 of an inch of rain getting out into the Blue Mountains along 84 outside of Pendleton. So, okay, that's the latest. That's all pretty believable stuff, really. In terms of mountain snow, again, mainly it's shown some snow in the mountains out across the Blues and up and down the Cascades. Now, this National Blended model, this will be snow tonight through tomorrow at 5 o'clock, is one of the snowier models I've seen. So if you look at this, those bright colors, about 8 inches or more. Now, that's going to be up in elevation. There's Mount Hood right there. The National Weather Service has a winter weather advisory out for once you get down around Detroit Lake and in eastern Marion and Lynn counties, and then over Santiam and Willamette passes, they're saying there could be 4 inches of snow sticking at around 4,000 feet at pass level. So again, it's tough to tell how low the surface temperatures get, whether it's going to stick or not. But if you're traveling later tonight, tomorrow, just check. Go to tripcheck.com in Oregon, and you can go to my weather site as well. If you go to my weather site, portlandweather.com, and click on the Mount Hood page, easy to find. It'll show you the government camp temperature. It will show you the Timberline temperature. You get to see some of the road, all the pass highways, and you'll get a chance to see what you're getting into. So Make sure you check on that real quick. Let me just back up real quick. Here's that Mount Hood page. I think you should bookmark this because it's a great resource going into the winter. These are the current temperatures of Skibo, Meadows, Timberline, Government Camp forecast. There's that ODOT camera on Highway 26 up at Government Camp, 41 degrees. A reminder what the pass levels are. Here are all the past cameras, including over the Coast Range, US 26, the Siskiyou Summit, Santiam, Willamette, Cabbage Hill, out along 84, Highway 26 up at Zigzag at about 1,500 feet, going up toward Mount Hood. And then the past cameras, US Government Camp, Frog Lake, US 35 Interchange over around Mount Hood Meadows, Blue Box Summit, Oregon 35 over around Mount Hood Meadows. So again, great, valuable resource for you there. All right, moving on. What are the temperatures going to be? This is tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. 32. That's what Timberline's going to be. I don't think Government Camp gets that low. And you've got temperatures in the 30s out over the Blues, and you've got temperatures in the low to mid 30s up in the Washington Cascades. But generally speaking, really not that cold, right? Really not that cold. All right. Some of you love this. Some of you go, Rod, I can't see anything. So if you can't see anything, I feel your pain. Just follow my cursor right here. You got it? You got it? I'll put my cursor on Portland. This is the American GFS model. The green shading is moisture saturation through 10,000 feet. So at the very least, when you get into these green areas, you're going to be overcast. And your odds of rain definitely increase. These are the main moisture belts, if you will. Doesn't mean it's going to rain, but your odds increase. So I want to talk about that next rain chance coming in Friday. So again, here's Portland. We're dry. This is Friday morning. In fact, we could have fog. And then just follow my cursor. Here's a cold front, this elongated band. And then this kind of bubble of moisture out here ahead of it. And see the little arced lines right here? This is a warm front. So these are clouds that are going to spill into us as we go into the PM hours. Let me just play this into 5 p.m. This is 5 p.m. Friday, all right? So again, here's the front. Here, the main warm front is up around the Canadian border. This is where the deeper moisture is. But we definitely have solid clouds spilling into Portland. And there's definitely, at least, if you look at the pressure heights, which are 574 millibars, that's low enough that we could have some rain here late afternoon and into the evenings on Friday. And if we do, it would be light stuff. Now, the chance of rain is greater to our north, but there's at least a chance. If you're going to be out Friday night, just keep an eye on this. And then we go into Saturday morning. So here's early Saturday morning. And see the front, the main moisture flow. Now it's clearly up to our north. Where you see the lighter green shade, we've got some cloud cover, but I really think the chance of rain ends and shifts well to our north by the time we get up Saturday. So I have this being dry Saturday. Now there's a chance of rain up in Seattle to our north. And then remember this front that I've been looking at, this elongated band, this is a front that comes in Sunday. Weather models are still uncertain as to whether it's raining when you get up Sunday morning. I had somebody wondering about going to church. They like to walk Sunday morning. I don't know what time the service is, if it's like 9 or 10. But it's unclear. This model likes it being dry up until about 10 o'clock and then increasing chance of rain with the front slowly coming in early afternoon. And there you can see the rain. So that's what we're looking at on Sunday. Okay, real quick. I know I've taken a lot of your time. I hope you found all this interesting. Let's go around the horn real quick. Again, this is from my weather site, portlandweather.com. It's my property. Please book it. It's got my custom forecast, my 7-day work that I do. Tomorrow, chance of showers even down in Southern Oregon. Friday, Saturday, great weather. Saturday, 76. Wow, really nice. Then that front brings a chance of rain down in Medford on Sunday and Monday, and then we're back to dry weather. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Let's go over to Bend. What they got? Thursday, 35 degrees, a rain snow mix over there in the Bend area in the morning. Maybe Sisters is 32 with some light snow on the ground, a strong enough system to get up over the Cascades. Back to dry on Friday, Saturday. Any rain over in Central Oregon on Sunday would be later in the day. Okay, would be later in the day. No doubt about that. Now, Seattle, you're going to see lots of rain chances. Tomorrow, Friday. Remember, this is where that moisture flow comes in. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. All those days have a legitimate rain chance. Absolutely. Especially on Sunday, rain likely. You can see that. These are the National Weather Service automated numbers. Down Eugene, go Ducks, if you will. Chance of rain tomorrow. Yep. Dry Friday, Saturday. There comes that Sunday front bringing some rain down in Eugene as well. Let's go up north, shall we? Astoria, 62, 61 tomorrow. Rain chances on Friday on the North Coast. Absolutely. Saturday, any rain would be early morning only. Otherwise, you'll be dry. And then that front comes in and brings rain on Sunday into Monday. Okay. And here is my work that you can find my 7-day on my weather site, portlandweather.com, courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros. We've got sun and showers, looks like right about 64 this afternoon. Again, the numerous showers with heavy downpours and hail and some thunder and lightning possible. I really think we're going to see hail reports at least. Overnight tonight through early to mid-afternoon tomorrow, then all dry Thursday night, all dry Friday morning, could be some fog. Late day, evening rain chance into the overnight on Friday would be light rain. The better the chance, the farther north you are. Saturday, all dry, 69. This is filtered sun with some mid to high level clouds spilling in. And then Sunday, again, uncertain when the rain starts with that front. Showers linger Monday. The weather models really aren't consistent with Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. But right now, I think the best bet is Tuesday's drive. All right, there you go. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. It means a lot to me that you trust and use my weather forecast as a guide, if you will. Subscribe if you haven't to my channel. It helps me out. And for now, I will talk to you soon.